Happy Tuesday, Hacksters! Today we are a little bit late as I've been putting together a blog post to celebrate the end of Women's History Month. So, as you may have noticed, in the recent months, we have begun doing every week at 10 a.m. Pacific a live interview or recorded with someone from the hardware community. Very talented and incredibly skilled humans who are doing really cool stuff. So that's every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Pacific. And I wanted to highlight some of these interviews from the past year. So there's an article that you can find linked in the description below that covers some of these videos, and you should check back throughout the day because I'm going to be adding more of them. I made sure to check with people to make sure that they want to be included because you don't always know what people's gender is, and you don't want to make sure do something untoward by putting them on a list that they don't want to be on. So check it out. You can go to Hackster.io/news to find the article, and we're going to take a look at some of those videos right now. As well as, okay, so they're not only interviews, there's also some cool projects and products at the bottom of the article that are things that I've unboxed or put together throughout the year, and I've got some of those here to show you as well. So it's not all visual, it's also hardware. Let's take a look. So first up, you can always go to Hackster.io/videos to see our, everything that we have up. Chronologically, the first one that we have here is Emily Velasco from almost exactly a year ago with the Orb. So this was her second appearance on the show. We had a live demo starting around 21:15 in this video, actually. Bunch of my face doing stuff. This was near the beginning of lockdown, so it wasn't nearly as pretty on my end. But you can go check out what her amazing instrument sounds like. Emily is this whiz who creates things with that wooden enclosure that you see there. She made that on a lathe for this project to fit this speaker and grill. And you sort of wobble it, wobble it around, and it makes these weird noises. There's lots of other cool projects that you can find. In this article, you will see social links to follow all of these people, Twitter and Instagram. Most of them have both, some of them only have some. But yeah, you can always follow them to find more good stuff. And we hope to get some people back again on the show. We love repeat people. Next up, we have Deborah Ansel from Geek Mom Project. She's so cool, and we had a ton of great audience participation for this one. I had to make the thumbnail for this one have 6 different pictures because she has a bajillion different awesome LED projects and sculptures and things and wearable projects in her lab there, which you can kind of see in the background sometimes. Look at all the things going blink in this video. It's ridiculous. Absolutely stunning. And she walks us through many of them, including those cool tiles in the background there and those circles with the woven string LEDs on them. Oh, you got to check out this one if you're interested in LEDs and LED art. Deborah has recently been playing around with mirrors and mirrored acrylic and LEDs to come up with new and interesting effects. Lots of interesting infinity stuff. So follow her. She's also got this interesting blob that we linked to in the article. That was the thing that she wanted to highlight. Next up is Lenora Edmond, what's she called? Something like the reference librarian for all things electronic, the fairy godmother of making, one half of Evil Mad Scientist Labs, or a third if you count the cat Zener. And she was on to talk to us about the AxiDraw Mini Kit V2, which is a kit to make your own postcard size or a drawing robot that can draw on things that are postcard sized. Use any pen that you like. You can make custom images. I used this for my holiday cards at the end of last year. It's a super cool kit, and now you can build it yourself. Charlene Gonda. I should have brought over my... she actually sent me one of these pins that you see in the middle here. This 2020 finisher medal. A really amazing person, and her whole room is decorated with these amazing origami and laser cut and rainbow LED and 3D printed things. She's a master of combining various different disciplines, materials, and techniques in order to create something that's very polished and looks like it would fit in like a design magazine. Just amazing stuff from Charlene. And it was wonderful having her on the show. Our last interview that's mentioned in the article so far, as we continue to get permission from people, which is very exciting. Kitty Young, another returning guest, has been on the show many times, and this time she had sent me one of these beautiful Bluetooth flower pins, which are not only gorgeous, they're a cool half-height LED. They've got this flower thing going on. They match some of her fashion tech designs. She has her own line called Art by Physicist, because she is a physicist. And these have Bluetooth connectivity. Let me pull up both of them, actually. And they talk to each other. I've actually been reprogramming these, so they might not talk to each other right now, but they have the little battery connectors, USB-C programming, haptic motors, a bunch of little RGB LEDs on the front, and they talk to each other, and using the signal strength, the RSSI between them, they can help parents and children stay together. They'll give you a little alert if you are straying too far. And in fact, she even made the programming different for the parent one and the child one, because children would be more likely to, for example, walk away further just so that they could make it light up and stuff. So, and then they also have capacitive touch. They're really cool. But we talk a lot about those more in depth in Kitty's interview. So check out Kitty Young's BLE flower pins on Hackster Café. She's always coming out with new cool stuff. Lots of fashion tech, interesting things. She's got many projects on Hackster as well, such as, for example, this dress that she made with Arduino Nano, Crazy Circuits, and DF Robot. She has a ton of projects on Hackster. Go check her out. We have a commenter, Chifia says, "Hello from Tunisia." Hello! Nice to hear from you. Next, we have some projects and things at the bottom of the article. For example, this Wonder Woman mind tiara thing that I was building for the AARP menopause contest. So obviously I was not participating, but the contest was a bunch of solutions designed to alleviate the symptoms of menopause, and there was like an info sheet with 30 of those symptoms, so that you can go and try to remedy any of them and win a prize. So actually that's very interesting to anyone who's going to be aging with the uterus. And yeah, so I created this device that is designed to help you maintain alertness and awareness. It helps you with your circadian rhythms. The blue light is safe. Check the project for information on that. But in this particular video, I was modeling a Wonder Woman style tiara mounting for it. We also have the Doctor Who Inventor Kit, which is from Sci-Fi and Tinker. I've got this right here, actually. The cool thing about this is not only that it's similar to the microbit, it's got a compatible connector on the bottom. It's got a 4x6 RGB LED grid. So similar again to the microbit, but with more LEDs. It is a little larger, but it's shaped like a hand to work with this high five branding. And you've got two buttons as well, and some of your familiar sensors like the light sensor, but it is made with the high five chip from Sci-Fi, which is a RISC-V chip. It's very cool. And the cool thing about this, besides whatever I just said as well, is that it comes with a bunch of lessons that are narrated by Jodie Whittaker, aka the first female Doctor Who. So this is a great one for if you want to get your kids into coding and they love Doctor Who. Or, you know, grown-ups. If you're a grown-up, you want to get into coding, you love Doctor Who, go check out the High Five Doctor Who Inventor Coding Kit with narrations by Jodie Whittaker. What a cool person. And another one that featured an actual soldering project. LK Education from Australia has created this soldering kit. They've actually got a bunch of them, and this is a really remarkable, beautiful PCB. I've been getting into PCB design, and one of the amazing things about this is that they have multiple different colors of solder mask on here, and it's just a gorgeous little pin called the Space Girl. So I wanted to feature this It's a little girl in an astronaut suit. You've got a rocket on there. You've got some little planets and stars and clouds and things. It's just gorgeous. So that is also linked at the bottom of the article. Finally, I've also obviously appeared on the channel, but I think that you would enjoy this making companion bots video. It's my favorite video that I was in maybe for the last year. Hard to say. There's been hundreds. But this making companion bots talk was part of the last virtual maker fair, also the first virtual maker fair, and it also features my friends Angela Sheehan and Odd J with their own companion bots. You should check it out. And always remember to check back to this article at Hackster.io/news for more people going on throughout the day, hopefully as we get more responses in and are able to add more people to the article. Also, stay tuned. Over the next year, as I mentioned, over the last few months, we've begun implementing this thing where every week at 10 a.m. Pacific, we have an interview with someone awesome from the hardware community. And so we'll continue to see more of these awesome humans. I'm a big believer in making sure that we don't just feature people from various communities when it's their month or whatever. I think that everyone should be represented in as a regular part of the mainstream channel, because it's all about how everyone has the same skills. Or their own unique skills that are all on the same level, and we don't need to divide people into little categories and only put them off in this little corner. But this does give us a useful lens to highlight certain people of particular identities. Hugo says, wow, that Space Girl badge solder mask looks like it's enamel. It does, doesn't it? It's so shiny, and then the metallic gold coating on some of the exposed copper there is also really gives this look of an enamel pin. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I've linked to that in the article. So Hackster.io/news. Check out the article. You'll find a link to the kit as well as the soldering video in case you want to see how to put it together. Oh, I should turn it on. Duh. And I think it changes colors. There we go. Out of this world. It had to be said. That's at lk.com/.au. Yeah, check out the article, Hackster.io/news. Stay tuned at Hackster.io/videos or on our YouTube channel. And we'll see you soon with more awesome humans. Maybe we'll see you on the channel sometime soon. Keep making cool stuff, and we'll hope to chat with you in future days. Hack on.